Hi guys, my name's Nicola and I thought it might be interesting for you to see a little bit behind the scenes of the creative process of what it is that I do when I'm thinking about creating blogs, right? So this is what I generally do. So today I've decided that I am doing all things blogging and I actually batch create my videos. So I'm like, all right, what is it that I need to do? Well, I know I need to do 6 videos today, okay? Now, I think about you guys, yeah? And I think, all right, so what is it that you need to hear? What is it that you need to learn so that I can go and create some free trainings around it, okay? Now, one of the things that I think about is, all right, well, you want to learn, you know that you need a blog, right? But most people, the problem that people have when it comes to blogging is they're not sure about what to create for content. They're not sure what to do around the actual creation of them. So the content is like the ideas, right? So what I consider, like when I'm getting ready to do this stuff, I'm like, all right, so if that's one of the problems that I know that you guys are having, what do I need to do to help you with that? And I normally come up with 3 points, okay? So the first thing is generally, all right, well, what's the first problem? Now, we know that the solution is blogs, all right? The solution is, this is how you create your blog. So what has to happen before that? Number 1, you actually need to do the creation, okay? So that's the third problem that we're going to fix. The second problem that we're going to fix, though, is content. Now, I know that the problem that comes before that is that most people don't know who it is that they're talking to, right? So when I'm creating these blogs, I'm thinking, what are the 3 steps that people need to get the outcome that they need? So, yes, you need to be able to create your blog. What happens before that? You've got to know what content you're delivering. In order to know the content you're delivering, you need to know who the hell it is that you're talking to, all right? So let's take a squeeze. Now, if my person is let's say that they are a woman entrepreneur, okay? They want to grow their business, so I know that this is what they want. I know that they're working really hard. I know that they're trying to get themselves out there. I know that they're probably a little bit tired because they're constantly like go, 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 go. Yep. Now, when I'm thinking about where she is right now and where she wants to be, I know that you guys want more leads. Yeah. That's a given because leads equals money in the bank, right? So what needs to happen in order for that to happen? So I'm like, okay, so what else does she want to know? I know that she wants to run big events. I know that she wants a global business. I know that she's been making money now, so I'm putting this in here, right? But she's not making the money that she wants to make. So, for example, this lady might be on, say, like 150 grand and she wants to get to 300,000. Or maybe she's on 350 grand and she wants to get to 700,000 a year. Right? So then I start to think about if I want to go and create some blogs and this is who I'm creating them for, what kinds of problems is she having, right? So I know that one of the problems that she's having is mindset. I know that one of the problems that she's having is that she knows what it is that she knows now in order for her to get to where it is that she is now. But so that she can get to where it is that she actually wants to be, even at a next stage, she needs to do something different. So I know that she needs a plan. I know that she's probably a little bit worried about stuff because, you know, even when you're doing 150 or 350 or 700 or $1 million a year, it's kind of like new levels, new problems, right? So remember that. New levels, new problems. Okay. So when I'm thinking about this person and I'm thinking about the kinds of blogs that they want to learn about or some things that they need to hear, not necessarily blogs because that's the delivery, but the problem that I want to solve is how to manage your mindset, how to create a plan, how to eliminate worry. I'm going to be talking about lead generation because I know that that's something that she needs. I'm probably going to also talk about sales strategies in a way that doesn't feel like she's being an asshole. Yeah? Yes, you've got to close, and yes, you've got to be firm, and then you've also want to have some of your personality in there as well. You don't just want to be like smashing people over the head, making them give you money, because that's more like manipulation than influence, right? So there's another one. So maybe I would probably share with her manipulation versus influence. I know that I'm also going to talk about learning styles, because that's a huge thing that so many people are just not aware of. I'm going to talk about behavioral styles, because if you can cater for these two things, so the learning styles and the behavioral styles, in your marketing, in your delivery, in your events, in everything that you do, you'll absolutely shit all over your competition, because you're able to talk to people in their language, right? Which is absolutely critically important. The best way to get anything happening is by talking in someone else's language so that they can understand. Now, for example, my oldest daughter, who's 14 at the moment, she is highly kinesthetic. She's a kinesthetic learner. So if she sits there in her class and she doesn't have anything in front of her and the teacher is just talking at her or showing pictures on the screen, she's not able to process the information in the same way as a lot of other students in the room. So what it is that she needs to be touching something all the time, so that she's got the information going into her brain. She needs to have things delivered in one sentence at a time in order for her brain to really process the information. So if I speak to her in a big paragraph, if I give her a bunch of instructions, she's just like, because it's not like this, right? With this, you can press pause, you can press fast forward, you can listen to it at double speed if you want to hear me talk like a chipmunk, more so than what I am now. We want to be able to meet people where they're at in order for them to get what it is that they need to get out of it. So I'd be talking a blog about learning style and behavioral styles, okay? I would talk about blogging, definitely, because I know that that's a thing. I'm also going to talk about marketing in general, and, some people particularly in service-based industries, whether it's coaches, trainers, mentors, even marketing consultants, traditional marketing consultants don't generally leverage online marketing, right? Because they're doing all the offline stuff. I've got clients who are marketing consultants who are wanting to get further along. I've got social media managers who want to learn how to get further along and accelerate what it is that they're doing. Now, I'm going to talk about, probably in here, I'm going to talk about what the hell a funnel is. Because even if people are doing 150 or 350 grand, it doesn't mean that you've got your funnel working, which is where you're bringing inquiries in from all over the world so that you can facilitate and do what it is that you want to do. I know another big thing is around purpose, right? Because sometimes what happens is when you hit these initial goals, you kind of go, right, well, what's next? I'm a little bit bored now. Now, if that's you and you're sitting there going like, yeah, things have been going well, but I'm just getting bored. My 2 cents is don't drop it like it's hot and let it go. Look at ways that you can either reignite your passion or bring some new things into what it is that you're offering so that you can have a bigger impact and keep the momentum rolling. Now, I screwed up at the start of last year when I did that. So it's a word from the wise. It cost me about 900 grand to learn that lesson. So that was not very fun. So this is the creative process that I use. So what you'll notice is probably the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blogs, 12 blogs maybe are going to be based around this, because this is the stuff that I know that my person really needs. So I just thought that I would share a bit of behind the scenes around what my creative process is. I trust that this has helped you. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them underneath the blog, or you can email me. My email address is nicola@nicolamoras.com.au, or you can come and hang out with me on Facebook, of course, because that's where all the cool cats are. All right, my name's Nick. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!